There's an $83 trillion wealth transfer happening right now, and billionaires are leading the charge. But I'm going to tell you in this video why they don't get to have all the fun, and you can jump in on this too, because you are not late. They're just very, very early. So what is it? How do we capitalize on it? And how do we get it quickly? Well, it is a land transfer. So billionaires are buying up hundreds of thousands of acres of farmland and agricultural land and raw land all over the US. If you don't believe me, you can Google it. Bill Gates has bought over 200,000 acres of land, which is a lot of land. And then Jeff Bezos has over 400,000. Now, if these billionaires are doing it, we have to ask ourselves, why are they doing it and how do we get on board? Where they're doing it for many different reasons. Some say it's more nefarious than others, but primarily they need to diversify their assets. So they're buying this land for pennies on the dollar. It is a perfect storm of sellers and buyers. Lots of money, billionaires want diversification and don't want to have their money in a volatile economy, in the stock market, or in stocks or other types of real estate, because they don't know what's going to happen to it. And at the same time, you have tons and tons of baby boomers and older sellers that have all this land, all this raw land, that all they're doing is paying taxes on it. So they have literally an asset that they have to pay, which is now really a liability. So it's a perfect storm of buyers and sellers. And this is where we get to come in and jump in and participate in this huge wealth transfer too, because there's more land than there is people that want to buy it. May be hard to believe, but how do we do it and how do we get on it? Well, I filmed an entire 17-minute video for free about how to buy land with $0. But let me just tell you what some of the things that are working right now. We have a land company. We do marketing. We go all around the country and find tracts of land that people want to sell, and then we buy it. We either develop it or we put something that we want there, we rezone it, or we sell it to other investors like ourselves. Once again, if you want to know how to do it, I have the whole video right here, but here's a couple quick strategies. So some of the quick strategies is you will find a seller. And what's really cool about land sales as opposed to house sales is that with land sales, oh, this is a tongue twister now, so just bear with me. With land sales, you get to deal with a seller that has something that they pretty much own outright. Now, why is that special? Why do you care? Well, because in a house or a home ownership, you have to pay a mortgage. So 9 times out of 10, if you're buying a home from somebody, they have a mortgage on that home. But 9 times out of 10 with land, they own that land outright. Either their father or mother owned it, or a family member owned it, or they bought it a long time ago for very, very cheap. So they don't really owe much on it. So what you find then is you find a lot of people that are willing to do seller financing. And this is what the billionaires are doing too. They do clever spins off seller financing, but it's essentially seller financing. And you can do this as well. You can go to an owner when you find a good piece of land and you can say, hey, I'll give you a down payment, a very small down payment, and I'm going to make payments to you every month. Or you can say, hey, I don't even have a down payment, but I can make payments to you every month. And then while I own it, I'm going to develop the land. So if I ever miss a payment and it has to go back to you, at least you have land that's worth more than it was worth when I got it from you. So those are strategies, like I said, that I go over in the video. I'm going to be doing a lot more land investing videos on here, so be sure to follow the channel and get in on this wealth transfer. It's huge, and the smartest people in the entire country are getting in on it. So jump in.